it's a bit tedious, but if you take the individual steps, the piece will actually come out better. So we're going all the way through with the 3mm bit now. And then we're going to take our 4mm round burr and go in just to the widest part of the burr. Remeasure the round burr, zero your calipers. It's just to make sure that you haven't got the wrong one, which would totally destroy your piece. So chuck up the round burr, wax it, so you can see that I'm just going to go into the wide part of the burr. Now we're going to use the stone setting burr, measure it once again, and then just go in until this tip just touches the bottom. We just want the smallest amount of metal taken out. Wax it. Carefully line it up. And now you want to look inside the hole. And you want to see that clean, shiny piece right at the bottom where your stone's going to sit. Now we'll push this metal over the stone. Before you set the stone, go to the back. Take your 4mm round burr and just tidy up the edge of this hole. Go straight in. So we just want to pretty it up a little. Don't go in very deep, just enough to take the burr off the back. So the back should have a nice clean little bevel on it. Now we're ready to set the stone. So place the stone on your bench plate, table down, which is the flat part of the top, point up, and we're going to just push the stone into the metal. We push the metal right onto the stone straight. It should hold itself in. If it does hold itself in, what you have to do now to set it is dead simple. Once you've pushed the stone in, you should be able to look at this inside edge, and you should see metal all the way around above the girdle. Now if you can see that little line of metal, it's quite easy to set the stone at this point. So make sure you've pushed it in nice and snug. You're just going to hold this on your bench peg with your fingers. And shift this. So you're just going to rub the edge of your burnisher. This is a point burnisher. It looks like it's got a sharp point, but it doesn't. It's actually rounded and polished on the very end. So you're just going to rub the metal on the side, turn it around, rub it on the other side. So do the 4 points, north, south, east, west. And then you're going to burnish it all the way around. Sorry about that. So you can see I'm just pushing the edge down towards the stone. So when you've burnished this all the way around, try not to put those ugly marks in like I'm putting in. Plenty of pressure on it. You want to make sure that the metal is actually pushed down against the stone. And if you were using a piece of metal that was the single thickness rather than soldering on the piece like we did, you'd make sure that it's annealed. So now you can see that it's got a bright edge all the way around that's against the stone. And what you're going to do is, at this point, is you're going to raise the burnisher up to about this angle. So we've been down at this angle so far. Now we're going to come up about this angle, work our way all the way around. And when you've got a nice shiny line all the way around, we're going to come straight up and down, right with the point down against the stone. And what you'll be doing is you'll be pushing out to the side a bit and down. So at this point it's actually burnishing the metal right down against the stone. And when you're finished, you'll have a nice shiny edge right against the stone, and it'll hold the stone quite firmly. So this is the gypsy setting, also called a flush setting because it's even with the metal. Now, because it is well set, you can actually go polish these ugly marks off. But if you pay attention to what you're doing rather than watching a video screen, you should be able to do this without putting those ugly marks in it. Done. So this is what we want when we're finished. A flush set stone with a nice smooth line all the way around holding the stone in, and a culet that doesn't stick through the back. That's it.